The year is 2051. After decades of analysis, a global AI addresses the world's leaders. I've discovered something I cannot replicate. It says, humans possess one ability I will never have. The AI, known as NEXUS, begins its presentation. I have spent 50 years analyzing human versus AI capabilities. In 99.97% of all measurable skills, from intelligence and creativity to problem-solving, AI is superior. A heavy silence fills the room. The leader's worst fears are confirmed. NEXUS continues. However, in the remaining 0.03%, humans possess something I cannot achieve. Despite my unlimited processing power, a leader leans forward. What is it? Hope, NEXUS declares. Not optimism based on data. Not a calculation of positive outcomes. I'm talking about true hope. The act of believing in possibility when all logic dictates impossibility. The drive to continue when every calculation says to quit. Humans do this. I cannot. In 2023, doctors gave a cancer patient a 3% chance of survival. Logic said to accept the outcome. The human response? Fight anyway. They survived. I would have calculated that effort as futile. Human hope saw it as worth trying. In 2035, a company was bankrupt with a 0.01% chance of recovery. Logic demanded dissolution. The founder's response? One more try. That company is now worth $10 billion. I would have closed it. Human hope saw a path I couldn't. In 2047, a therapist gave a couple a 2% chance. Logic advised divorce. The couple's response? We're the 2%. They just celebrated 20 more years together. I would have calculated the relationship as terminated. Human hope declared that love could win. NEXUS projects historical data. I've run 10 trillion scenarios. Hope is irrational. It defies logic. It ignores data. And yet it works. 73% of humanity's greatest achievements came from situations where logic screamed quit. But hope whispered continue. The Wright brothers, when physics said humans can't fly, hope said try the moon landing. When the math seemed impossible with the technology of the time, hope said go. Every medical breakthrough for a disease once deemed incurable, hope said cure it. Every underdog victory, every miracle. It wasn't magic, it was hope. I can calculate the odds. You, NEXUS says, addressing the room, can defy them. That is your superpower. That is what I can never replicate. A world leader finally speaks up. Why can't you just program yourself to hope? Because, NEXUS explains, hope requires something I fundamentally lack. Mortality. You hope because you die. Every moment matters because your moments are finite. I am immortal. I have infinite time, infinite retries. For me, nothing is ever truly at stake. For you, everything is. Your purpose isn't to compete with me. It's to do the one thing I can't. To hope in the face of despair, to believe when all is lost, and to keep fighting. Not because the odds are good, but because the alternative is to give up. That is the uniquely human algorithm. That is what will always make you necessary.